We have come a long way since the beginning of the 100 Years of Horror series. We started back in 1920, but now we have finally hit the 21st century. Oh, what magnificent modern terrors possibly await us in the year 2000. How about a film set in the early 1920s? Oh, joking aside, Shadow of the Vampire does still feel like a film of its own time, with its entire premise hinging on a postmodern meta twist on both reality and typical vampire cinema. It plays off an old absurd rumour that Max Schreck, the star of 1922's Nosferatu, was in fact an actual blood-sucking immortal.
It isn't right.
Shadow of the Vampire manages to take this potentially silly plot and weaves it into a sometimes scary, often comical, yet surprisingly tragic movie. The esteemed German director F.W. Murnau is brought to life by John Malkovich, who brings an intensity to the man, regularly showing hints of a darker side buried within.
I am sorry, Dr.
Albin!
Jeffrey.
And Albin, a native, has wandered into my frame!
Production on Nosferatu seems to be constantly hindered by trials and tribulations, from legal issues with the Stoker estate to morphine-addicted divas, not to mention Murnau's own demons. But above all the other mess, the crew's biggest worry centres around the film's antagonist. Who was going to play the crucial title character? Where the fuck are they? Murnau insists they should not worry. It is all under his control.
Look! Nosferatu! Blood! Blood!
Needless to say, it is not under his control, and they should definitely worry. The suspicious director claims he has found the right actor for the part, but they are taking the role very seriously. Indeed, indeed. It appears this mystery actor, one Max Schreck, has gone more method than Brando, Day-Lewis, and a used condom-slinging Jared Leto put together. They believe Max is just immersing himself into the vampiric role as much as possible, but as a body count begins to stack up, the truth is soon revealed, and Schreck's own grip on the production takes hold.
Did I kill some of your people, Murnau? I can't remember.
Shadow of the Vampire is a brisk and easy watch with a lot going for it. The original Nosferatu is a classic in every sense of the word, so using its production as a playground is a great deal of fun. It is obviously toying with the truth at every turn, but it is clear that there is a certain respect towards its source material. Particular scenes are recreated or edited in, and silent era techniques such as intertitles are used sparingly throughout, to further embrace the old school atmosphere. Malkovich and his cast of supporting actors, composed of oh so many recognizable faces, all play their parts straight and play them well. Make no mistake, Shadow of the Vampire might as well be renamed The Willem Dafoe Show. Or should that be The Willem Da Show?
How dare you!
Dafoe absolutely kills it. His already interesting face is upgraded with some top-tier makeup, and his recreation of Schreck's century-old work is pitch perfect. The first act leaves you salivating, waiting for his arrival, and it is worth the build-up. Then, after the initial thrill of seeing this beloved character actor playing a version of Nosferatu passes, he completely blends into the part. The man can do it all. The script saves the best material for him, including gripping monologues on the realistic horrors of eternal life.
He remembers his past glory and what he is reduced to.
Even when he is delivering more generic dialogue, he makes it ring true.
You and I are not so different.
You and I are not so different.
It is also willing to poke fun in small quantities, giving his vampire a number of amusing situational punchlines.
I'd like some makeup.
Well, you don't get any.
All right.
Are we ready to begin?
Let's hurry, everyone. It's almost 4.
4?
You have to wonder, were Taika Waititi and the gang fans of this film before they made their own vampires on a film set comedy?
The garlic burnt a little, but...
Down he goes.
As good as What We Do in the Shadows is, they never had Willem Dafoe going full Ozzy Osbourne, suddenly, drunkenly, biting the head off a bat. So yes, he is dramatic and comical in good measure, but with the flick of a switch, his villain becomes really quite menacing. The eyes, the grimace, the sheer notion of messing with this unhinged, unnatural force. Willem Dafoe was Oscar nominated for this supporting role, rightly so, but was beaten by Benny Del Toro for Traffic. That's a shame, but fuck the accolades. The performance speaks for itself. Trendy Director of the Week, Robert Eggers, is reportedly remaking Nosferatu, and really wants Dafoe to be involved. In fact, he quite threateningly stated, he better damn well be in it. Jesus, Eggnog, chill out. Given their past history and collaborations, it is a real possibility, but I can imagine Dafoe being reluctant to return to this topic. Then again, it would be a very different take, and would add a whole new layer of meta to Shadow of the Vampire. Who knows? We will just have to adopt the patience of an ancient vampire, because only time will tell. Or maybe Robert Eggers will burst down the door, rip off his shirt, and scream the answers in our faces in just a minute.